Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So I talked to you. I remember talking to you a while ago, and you were like, you do rentals and other stuffs. So how much do you think someone can make out of, like, roughly, let's say, photography?
Photography.
Yeah.
And it depends. It depends on the photographer's niche, like the type of photography the photographer is doing. So there is beauty photography, there is fashion, there is portraits, there is event. So depending on what the photographer is. For me personally, I'm more into beauty and portrait photography. But say we did Ghana we did, so you have to basically do almost everything. And I also retouch more. So if you take the business now, photography is growing up in Ghana, is emergent. So if you take it very serious, you could be looking at basically, let's say 20,000 Ghana cedis within a month. But I won't say photography can make you rich. It depends. We are all different, but you can earn a living from photography if you take the business very serious.
Wow. 20,000 within a month.
Yeah, it's very possible.
So how long do you think someone can take to start earning such an amount?
So I feel like we are all different people. It depends on how serious the person is and how you take photography. So I always tell people, photography is a business. It's a business, and it's more of like, it's similar to network marketing. And you know how network marketing works. You bring someone, it's a chain. So you bring someone, the person recommends 3 different people. So it's basically on referrals. Do you understand? And also social media these days, they help. So for instance, you can get a client. This client, when you do well, the client will recommend you to, let's say, 3 people. You understand? These 3 people will recommend you to 3 people each. These 3 people recommend you to 3 people each. You understand? So it's a change. So it's how you build your clientele. You understand? Knowing your clientele, and you build your price and everything around them. So it depends. It depends on the individual. Some people can be making as much as 100,000 Ghana cedis in a month. Some people also make 2,000. So it depends. It depends on your niche. It depends. So yeah.
So what motivated you to start photography in the first place? And how long have you personally started?
We do photography.
How long?
Me doing photography, I always tell people, it's like some normally surprised. I used to learn photography somewhere 2014, but it was like a hobby. I was doing it as a hobby, but me doing photography, it should be no more than it's not up to 2 years. Me doing photography is not up to
2 years.
Yeah, it's not up to 2 years. Me doing photography as a business, making money out of it, because I started learning retouching. That was 2020. I think somewhere in November. When I tell people, people are a little bit surprised. But before that, after I did national service, I was working in a corporate agency for a while. Then I stopped my job to be independent, you understand, do something for myself. So I started this clothing brand called Classic Africans. Yeah, where I paint on clothes. It was like a clothing brand. So the main thing was to project the values of Africa worldwide.
Wow.
So you see how it works. So then I was doing it for a while. I'd saved some money from that. I got some money from that, and I had some savings too, and the COVID-19 came in. By then I'd rented a space here to start studio. Did you get it? So the main thing was to do photography. Wasn't even it was more of like I was looking at the business side of photography more. So I started doing studio rental. I was renting my space to photographers. Then I was like, whoa, I see people doing photography, coming to the studio, making money out of it, and their skill wasn't really that much, because I used to learn photography and I was just doing it as a hobby. So I was like, I had to polish my skill. That's when I started learning retouch in 2020. So I did it 2020. Yes. So I started earning money from photography. Let's say money. I think my first gig that earned me money in photography was I think December, ending of December.
Oh, okay.
2020.
Okay.
It wasn't that much.
Okay.
I think from February last year I started making money from photography.
Oh, wow.
I see the business, but I took some time off to study photography. I didn't just
rush into it.
Because I always tell people, I always say photography is a network marketing. So it's not network marketing. So, and it's expensive and it takes so much. So you have to equip yourself and feel like so your skill is worth the price. Do you get it? So I had to learn photography like crazy. Do you get it?
Yeah.
And
it paid off. So earlier on, I overheard you guys talking about some celebrities that you guys do shoots. Which of the celebrities have you personally?
So for me, I'm more into corporate. So
okay.
I've collaborated with a lot of I've done a show with this. I won't call them celebrities, but dead people.
Okay.
They had a song trending, so I've worked with them people. I've worked with Stonebwoy on a project.
Oh wow, Stonebwoy! Yeah, you worked with Stonebwoy before?
Yeah, I shot Stonebwoy on a project on Yellow Card.
Okay.
Yeah, Yellow Card. Yeah, I've worked with the France ambassador.
Okay. Yeah, Charlie. Serious.
Yeah, and I won't try Kai. Some people I work with. I've been on this. I've teamed up with a friend. We've worked with I think Sinaso. I helped up. I wasn't the lead photographer. Yeah, a couple of people have assisted. Yeah. In terms of assist, a lot of people. Yeah.
And all this happened just within 2 years.
In less than 2 years.
Less than 2 years.
Yeah, it's still less than 2 years. I would say, Steph, if this year November comes, it means that will be like 2 years. I still retouching. I still learning. Not even start. I still learning how to retouch.
Oh.
Do you get it? So it's not even up to 2 years. It's about the mind. And
yeah.
I don't see photography as a hobby.
Yeah.
You have to put in systems.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I always tell.
Oh wow. I'm blessed. I would like the people to see some like equipment and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Would that be possible?
Let's go.
All right. So we're going, man.
Also, this is Khalifa.
Khalifa. Charlie, what's up?
Alright. My small ghetto. So this is my
hard.
small space. This is my office.
Hard work pays, guys. Hard work pays. But smart work too pays off.
Yeah, but some hard work some smart work is hard work. But I always learn how to work smart. Yeah. You understand? I always work smart. I tell people work smart. Yeah. So this is why I offer my edits every time. This is why I sit down and I edit.
Wow. This is where the sales figures happen.
Small, you understand? Yeah. This is my studio. This is where I mostly have my edits. This is basically the studio.
Wow. So, do you have any advice for any young person who wants
to do photography?
Enter into photography?
So I always tell people. So, for instance, right, there are challenges. I use the challenges to advise. So, as I said, photography is emerging in Ghana, which means it's not everyone who can afford a photographer, and it's not everyone who's supposed to be your client. You should know that from the beginning, because I tell people we buy equipment like what about 30,000 Ghana cedis and everything, and it becomes difficult. As I said before, it's network marketing, so know your clients. So I have to tell people, don't be in a rush. When you start photography, don't be like, oh, photography, I heard you make money, so I want to be a photographer. There's a lot, it entails a lot. Like, you have to really equip yourself, you have to be educated. So if you want to be a photographer, I always say, don't be rushing about the money. Take your time, build your skills, you understand? Don't think about money. Even if you are under a photographer, you understand, you should have that, you should be glad, you understand? Learn from the person. Don't think about money, you understand? Just learn the skill. And the skill will sell itself. So you get your clients who pay this client, the work, you understand? The work will speak. Do you get it? Because I've encountered some photographers, they ask me, hey, how are you able to make this client paid this amount of money. I mean, my client really paid because they built their network marketing around the wrong client. Did you get it? So it's very important. So yeah. And also see the business aspect of it. You should be serious.
Yeah.
And when you start, obviously the equipment are expensive, so you should learn the habit of saving. Or else the money you make, you just chubby.
Yeah, a lot of kids these days do that.
Yeah, so chubby.
All right.
Just stay inside.
Thank you very much, Hans.
Thank
you very much for this blessing.
Big one.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'll be doing more interview with Hans. Hans is as you can see, Hans is a very simple guy. I'm learning from him. Hans is the one who actually told me to start this thing. I've been saying Hans is the one. Hans is the reason why I'm here today.
My chairman.
Alright. So thank you very much, Hans.
You're welcome.
I'll see you guys in the next video.
And also, 2040 that will be president of Ghana. So make you guys watch out.
I'll be your campaign manager. Alright. Peace, guys. Peace.